Hi, this is Kat with Beadaholique, and in this video I'm going to show you how to bead weave a simple flower using the Kheops Par Puca triangle beads. Now these are our Kheops. They're really cute and they're just little triangle shapes, and I've gone ahead and thread them onto two eye pins here, just to show you kind of how their holes are drilled. So that you have two holes kind of at the bottom there and then two holes coming out the sides of the tip right there. So I just wanted to do something nice and simple, so I did this bracelet, and it's these little units of little flowers. And I'm also going to be using the 11-0 Toho seed beads, as well as the O beads, and these are Czech glass. So this is the bracelet that I made, and it's just these little sort of floral units that I made with the Kheops, and I'm just going to show you how to do that in this video here. So to complete this, you're going to need some FireLine. And today I'll be using the smoke just so it shows up a little bit better in the video, but I did use crystal to complete my project here. I have a size 12 beading needle, a pair of scissors, and here I have 5mm 20 gauge closed jump rings. And then, like I said, I have the Toho 11-0s, my Kheops, you'll need 6 for each unit, and then the Czech glass O beads. So let's go ahead and get started. So I've already threaded my needle with about 2 to 3 feet. You don't really need that much with my FireLine. So what I'm going to do first is, like I said, the Kheops are drilled in a very specific way. So what you're going to do is you're going to go down through one of the top holes there that's near the point. So I'm going through that hole right there. And just go ahead and thread that on. Leave yourself a little tail. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up one O bead and 3 seed beads and one more O bead. And I'm going to go down through that second hole right there. So I'm coming up through. And making sort of a little unit like so. And now, pull that tight, I'm going to repeat that and go down through the same way, down through that same hole, and go ahead and thread that down. And you'll see how it'll kind of just sit and start to turn. Oops, flip it. Make sure that your 2 holes on the bottom are coming out here. So now I'm going to pick up one O bead, 3 seed beads, and I'm actually going to pick up one of my closed jump rings and then one more O bead and go back down through that hole right there and pull tight. And you just want to keep it tight. Don't worry if it's a little flimsy, it will end up tightening it up at the end. And repeat the process. Go down through the side hole there. And you're going to pick up one O, 3 seed beads, and one O bead. Going back down through that second hole. And pulling that in nice and tight. Repeat again, down through a side hole, and one O, 3 seed beads, one O bead, down through, again, just want to kind of tighten that up. And now you'll see that I'm coming around to where that other jump ring was. So you're going to want your jump rings to lay across from each other. So when I pick up this next Kheops, same way, pick up on the side hole, one O, 3 seed beads. Now I'm going to pick up my jump ring and one more O bead. Going back through so it lines up. Pulling that nice and tight. And on my last one here, that up and slide it down. 1 O bead, 3 seed beads, 1 O bead, and down through that last hole there. And now you'll notice that my threads have kind of come together right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take them and tie a simple overhand knot. And that'll just sort of tighten it all up and bring it together. Pull tight. I'm going to do another knot just for security. And right down through the center there. And you'll notice that it's now a nice tight little unit. Now you can go back through and follow the thread path if you want to give it a little bit more security, or what you can do at this point is you're just going to snip off those ends. Go ahead and set that aside. And now what you're going to do is you're just going to bead weave another unit, and you'll notice, let's just set this up for you. You'll notice that each unit shares a jump ring. So as you weave, you'll start with one, and when you do your second one, you'll use that jump ring when you come around to your second unit here. So you won't be connecting these with an extra open jump ring. You could if you wanted to, but I've chosen to sort of add on and bead weave and add the units as such. And when you get to the end, that's when you'll add on your open jump rings and your clasp. So there's just a fun little way to bead weave a flower using the Kheops Par Puca beads. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and you can find more videos at Beadaholique.com.